Okay, so I'm going to start cooking. Let me just put this off for now. I'm going to start cooking Ayamase stew. It's a native sauce in Africa, in Nigeria, the western part of Nigeria. And this Ayamase is also known as designer stew. And these are my ingredients. I've got my palm oil that I've already bleached. This is already bleached, ready. And I've got my pepper, bell pepper, and bell pepper, and the hot pepper, chili pepper is in it as well, which I've blended with onions, a bit of ginger, and a bit of garlic. And here I've got my crayfish, prawns, blended prawns, crayfish, and that is the locust beans, which is called iru in Africa. And here I've got my onions, which I've already diced, and here is my grilled assorted meat, assorted protein that I'm going to use. It's got the shaki, which is got the beef, it's got the heart, just other parts of assorted meat there. So that's it I'm going to be using. And I also have some of my ingredients here. I'm going to use the chili pepper. I'm going to use the nut cube, which is there. And I'm going to be using the crayfish powder. And I'm going to use the Cameroon pepper. It's really good. And a bit of aromat. That's it. So I'm just going to start my cooking now. I'm going to put on my fire. So I'm just lighting my gas now. It's going on. What's going on? Okay, I'm just going to check my gas. Give me a minute, please. Just give me a second. I'll be back in a jiffy. What I will do, maybe I'll just use a smaller burner. Yeah, I think maybe water is going into this. So. Okay, I'll just leave that. I will use the other burner. I've been cooking, so maybe water has gone into the burner. So I'm just going to use this instead. That's not a problem. Okay, let me just put this one here. Put this here for now. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to start now. I just want to be sure that there's no water inside my pot. I just want the water to dry a bit because I had to rinse the pot, make sure it's clean. So now, yeah, I just want to be sure the water is out. Or maybe I'll just, use a bit of kitchen roll to just swipe it out. Just want to be sure my pot is dry. Okay. So I'm going to put the oil now. This is the bleach oil I'm putting inside my pot. That's the bleach oil. Just want to be sure it's okay because I've got quite much of pepper. So I'm just going to add a little bit. Okay. So that's my oil. It's already bleached, so it's really ready, but I just want it to, heat up a bit. Then I can just start my cooking. Okay. My palm oil is bleached, really. It's bleached already. It's ready. So I'm just waiting for it to heat up a bit because I've allowed it to cool down. Because when you're bleaching this oil, you have to allow it to cool down before you use, so you don't burn you don't set your house on fire. And because you don't want to also your neighbors to disturb your neighbors, I normally cover it with a lid, and I make sure that the kitchen door is closed and my kitchen windows are open, so that just you can share my video, you can share it, you are free to share, you are free to put a comment, and if you want to ask any question, you are free as well. I'm here. And if you want to join me in this live, you are also free. I wish I can use this big burner, really. Don't know what's going on with that. Okay, I'm just going to add my onions. Allow it to fry for a bit. And while I add the onions, I also add my, make sure I stir so it doesn't get burnt. I will also add this is the locust beans I'm adding. We give it a bit of, spice it up and give it a nice aroma. Just allow it to fry for at least 2 minutes before you add your pepper into it. That's your bell pepper. This sauce, you only make it with bell pepper. You don't use tomato, just bell pepper. So because it's Ayamase, I'm using just green bell pepper, the green bell pepper and the chili pepper, and I've blended it with onions, with a bit of ginger, a bit of garlic, all blended. And after blending, you don't blend it, you don't blend it smooth. You blend it, coarse to make it coarse. You can see the pepper again. You can see it's coarse. And after blending, you drain the water out. You drain water out, like, because I use Ninja blender, so I don't need to add water to my blending. So it makes it easier. You just use the Ninja blender. It's very good. The food processor is very good as well. So you blend it in a way that it becomes cozy. Yeah, thank God I've gotten my my bigger burner lid now. So I'm going to transfer. I feel more comfortable because I'm using a very big pot. So this is just the perfect burner for it. So I think that's okay now. So I'm just going to be adding my pepper now. That's the pepper going in. You see? You see how green it is? Very colorful. This sauce is just one of the, It's actually somebody's order. Somebody that it's for a party. You can actually add boiled egg as well, but I don't want to add boiled egg because see, the pepper is quite a lot. So I don't think I'm going to use everything because it's a lot. I'm not going to use all the pepper, it's too much. This is actually a whole box of pepper. You see, you have to just keep on stirring. So, oh, I almost got my bowl burnt. So this is it. So I'll now be adding my pepper because this customer doesn't need much pepper. He doesn't like pepper. So I'm just going to add a bit of pepper, not too much. And that's the chili pepper, and this is the Cameroon pepper I'm adding. Just a little bit because my client doesn't like pepper. I'm just going to add a bit of the crayfish powder. This is just to give it a bit of taste. And I'm going to add my aromat. I'm going to add my crayfish. Crayfish is one, so it's very good for this sauce. And I'll make sure I stir very well because you don't want it to be get burnt, so you have to keep stirring. Okay, and I will add my nut cube now. I'm just going to use one for now because I actually added some when I was seasoning my meat, so it don't become too salty. Okay, see? I will just cover a bit. I'm going to add stock later, just a bit of stock. But for now, I will have to cover my pot. I won't cover everything, just I will leave a bit out, see? So that it allows the So allow it to simmer a bit. While it's simmering, I will let me just take this out of here. Anyway, this is Kena Kitchen, Solid Rock Lifestyle. You can inbox me if you want to place your order. You can inbox me, you know, for homemade Nigerian delicacy. I'm versatile. Can cook all kind of delicacy from Nigeria, from parts of Nigeria. Very versatile. So just feel free and get in touch. You can see the oil is coming out now. You can see. You can see. I think I will add a bit of the pepper, just a bit. Just make sure you are stirring it so that it doesn't get burnt. So I'll just allow it to simmer. I'm not adding my meat now, my protein now. Yeah. You can share this live stream. You can share it. You're free to share it. I'm just allowing it to. I don't want to cover everything so that the evaporation comes out as well. So it doesn't go inside the food. I want it to have that special taste. So guys, while I wait, I will just flip my camera so that you can see the face. So you want to interact, you want to ask questions, please feel free. Okay, I'm just going to stir again. So I don't want it to get burnt. You see, you can see the oil is coming out. So I'm just adding my protein now. I need to be careful because a bit wow. Adding my protein, not let's see if I can just put it like this. My protein, I actually grilled it. It's grilled, it's more healthy to grill instead of frying. Yeah, I need to use my 2 hands now. So I'm just trying to flip my camera. Where is the camera? I need to use my 2 hands so I can steer properly. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just put the camera here so that at least you can see the pot. Don't know what's wrong with the okay. I hope you guys can see me. What's going on now? Everything is sweet. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to, let me see if I can manage with just one hand. Because I need to steer properly, really. You can actually call it green stew. Yeah, I'm just going to get my stock. Yeah. So I'm just adding my stock, little bit, not too much, because this sauce doesn't really need stock, but I like the sauce. I like adding it because that's the stock I got from the protein. You make sure you stir properly. So I will allow it to simmer. And when it's all done, I will do a short clip. So this is just a process I wanted you guys to see. So I'm just going to allow it to simmer, to cook to my desired result. And once it's done, I'm going to do a short clip. All right, thank you guys. Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.